Kid and his parents thought I worked in the computer shop.
For a little context, it was 2018 and I am a college student BSIT at that time. I skipped class that day since there is a program happening at the school, and we don't really have classes that time, but we are still required to go to school for attendance.
And this college university closes its gate and no one can go outside if you enter.
The computer shop I went to is my favorite computer shop near the university.
I played Crossfire PH, an FPS game that I have been playing since 4th grade. As the game I entered ended, I noticed a young boy with his laptop cursing at it for being slow. I got curious and went to him and asked for him to let me see his laptop.
"What are you gonna do?" he asked.
And I told him that I can maybe help him fix the computer in exchange for him to keep his voice down. He handed me his laptop, and then I immediately look at what is happening and notice his laptop's storage are red.
So clean it up for him, and his recycle bin is at 90 gigabyte. So I asked him if he still needed the files, and he responded with a no.
So I proceed to delete it and clean the temp files and change his power options to high performance since it isn't power saver. And his laptop is faster now, and as promised, he kept his voice down. Then I returned to the unit I am playing in and played the rest of the day. The next day, I saw the kid again. This time he is with someone. I am playing this time to it. I didn't really care about it.
However, I overheard them asking for a technician that works in the computer shop. Then the unit I am using received a warning for 5 minutes session time left.
So I stand up and went to the counter to extend my time, and the kid noticed me and yelled, "That's him."
So I was concerned, what the heck did I do or if I am in trouble. Then person with him introduced himself as the kid's father and thanked me for fixing his son's laptop, then proceeded to hand me payment for fixing it. I was reluctant to accept it. However, I was still dumbfounded at the moment, and before I could speak, they already left.
Time-traveling employee. I am an 18th century reenactor. Sometimes I'll have a presentation during the day, and I'm too lazy to change clothes to go to the store at night. The other night, I was wearing a green wool jacket. The cut and style, even to modernize, is old. The style, in fact, can be worn accurately even in the 17th century. The hat I was wearing is very similar to a musketeer-style hat. The shoes are buckled. My reason for the visit was because one of my kids was sick, and I couldn't find our thermometer and needed one ASAP. It was not a time for me to take my time. The major grocery store I went to used green polo shirts in the early 2000s, but since about 2010 had been using black, red, or blue depending on the department or promotion. I am walking to the register, and a man stops me. "Excuse me, sir, can you tell me where the XXX are? You have got to be kidding me." And much as I wanted to figure out how I could possibly be a store employer, I just didn't have time.
All I need is a effing beer. This happened a while ago, but it so fits here. Me, ATP's whole tennis player, OTP other tennis players. My husband played tennis at a club near our house. This particular evening, I decided to tag along and hang out in the clubhouse with viewing area. I was getting ready to take the GMAT exam for grad school. So I'm sitting there half watching my husband and scanning my study book. ATP comes in from the courts and announces to me that he needs a beer. Okay, it sounds good to me. When bartender returns, they can get it for you. ATP walks up to me and barks, "Go get me a beer." I don't work here. ATP, Jesus, all I want in my life is a fucking beer, and you won't get off your ass and get me one. Call your wife. ATP, she's Bob's wife, and she doesn't work here. ATP and OTP start arguing. He's stomping around the clubhouse yelling about his beer. Still sitting now with my feet propped up, cues I'm not moving. ATP still yelling, "You gonna get me my beer." The one that you need. ATP, yeah. Still don't work her, and while I'm one to talk. But buddy, if you need a beer, but you need to reevaluate your choices and work on your critical listening skills. This is going on while the chorus of OTP is. I defending me, insisting that I don't work there. Telling him to stop yelling at me. She's Bob's wife. He stormed out of the clubhouse back to the court and never apologized. Every time I saw him from that point on, I'd say to him, "Still don't work here." If he was across the room, I would announce it loudly. The people who were there would chuckle.
Check out my other wonderful videos.